Some Africans' self-esteem is so low that they feel the need to prove something to Europeans while giving the Arab slave trade a pass. However, they fail to understand that Europe doesn't care because we don't know ourselves, but Europe's elites know who we are. How? Well, they studied us, fought us, colonized, exploited, destroyed, stole, and confused our history, then gave us independence baked in conditions that favored them, and some of our leaders accepted. And those who did not went missing, but their revolutionary fire runs in our veins. You see, the self-esteem is so low that some would even invite themselves into other people's families' picture, like with this picture from 2023 that resurfaced in 2024, claiming that the Russian president revealed that Jesus was black. Now, regardless of whether he existed or not, so what? Should the world bow down at our feet because of that fake news? So the conditions of black people worldwide will suddenly improve because Jesus was black. Who would have thought that this revelation was what was needed for the African continent to finally assert its rightful place in global affairs? Now imagine if African politicians had known that Joseph's adopted son, who was also God of the Bible biological son, was black. Surely this knowledge would have prevented them from blindly accepting and signing deals that favored themselves, their families, and foreign entities over their country and the African continent at large. Now I guess we can finally rest easy knowing that all the geopolitical, socio-economic, and security challenges the continent face will soon end because Jesus was black. Now imagine if Steve Bantu Biko, Amilcar Cabral, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, and others had known about this. They'd probably still be alive with us today. But jokes aside, what is the purpose of such information? Because it seems to me that black people who disseminate this information are more interested in riding the wave of social media trends than in casting black people in Africa in a positive light. I mean, knowing what we do and what we should know about African people worldwide, external validation should not be primetime material because we already know who we are, unless of course you are still hesitating. Or perhaps you are more concerned with the likes on your post, the coins, but above all, external validation. I mean, if one were to invest time in researching our local and global history, it would become apparent that such time-wasting information, which serves no real purpose at all, and has been proven to be something entirely different from what was initially presented, is unnecessary. Once you know and understand that the first humans on Earth were from Africa, then anything else is possible. However, consider this. It's a known fact that the first humans were Africans, yet you still do not receive the credit you feel that you deserve from other people. So what difference do you think it will make if Jesus is black? The type of acknowledgement and respect that you want the world to give black people in Africa at large can only be achieved through the continent's ability to create and formulate better policies that guarantee the best interests of its people and to exert greater control over its own natural resources. You see, the world we live in only understands a few languages such as money, influence, military might, and others, but they can all be summarized as power, and the rest is just noise. You see, power cannot be achieved with feel-good information, but with information that helps us understand how we got to our current situation through studying patterns from the past, and by doing so, we will find the way forward.
We, ni nini?